It's Monday. The Panthers are 5-0. The sun is shining. The wind is blowing. And this dog, I mean, look at this. That's the look all Panther fans have on their face right now. It's just soaking it up.
Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go! Go!
Puck drop. And 3, 2, 1,
Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go! Go!
All right. So we got the Coyotes tonight. We're 5-0. I see a bunch of people on Twitter thinking that maybe this is going to be the trap game. We'll get into that in a minute. Spencer Knight, he's in goal. Anton Lundell is out day-to-day with an upper body injury, so hopefully he's okay. Give him a day rest. Hopefully he comes back. We've got these 2 games coming up against Boston, so we're definitely going to need him there. Lou, no matter how many times. Lou is in on the 3rd line. Now, according to Jameson Olive, according to what they're saying, that Joe Thornton will be centering the 4th line tonight. I'll believe it when I see it, because that's been the thing that we've heard the last few nights, and Lusterinen ended up centering the 4th line. I'm going to quit bitching about Lomberg not being on the ice. Apparently now, even if somebody gets hurt and Achari's not in, we're going to play Jumbo Joe over Lomberg. Okay, all right, that's enough for that. In terms of this being a trap game, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it with this team. No, you want to know the trap game for me? Detroit. The Wings sandwiched in between the Bruins twice. That's the trap game. I think we got this one tonight 6-2. Spencer Knight has a hell of a night. Let's see. An Owen Tippett hat trick. It just came to my head. It's not because I'm a fanboy, but I am. But an Owen Tippett hat trick. 6-2 Panthers. What the hell? Let's do this. All right, so 1-1. Do you see how this works? Do you see how this works? What have I consistently done? I've bitched about Joe playing instead of Lomberg. What does Joe do? All right, you with me here? So, Spencer Knight, this poor kid. This poor kid does no shots for 18 minutes, and the first action of the game he sees is a breakaway, and he gives up a 5-hole goal. And that's not going to be good for his save percentage. His save percentage for the game is 0. Poor kid. All right, look, we were dominating that first period. We had a bunch of chances. Toronto had a beautiful chance. He needs to bury one to get his confidence back. And then Joe gets a power play goal. Joe Thornton got a power play goal. Lomberg would have scored 2, except he wouldn't have been on the power play. So, all right. I'll let it go. I will let it go now, all right? Other than that, like I said, we were dominating. When you give up no shots on goal for 18 minutes, you're dominating. We'll give Knight a pass on that one. 5-hole. Our goalies with the 5-hole breakaways. Maybe it's a goalie coach thing. Is it a goalie coach thing? Our goalies, 5-hole breakaway. Just saying. Other than that, I still anticipate a nice big fat win tonight. At some point in the second period here, the floodgates will open, and we're going to knock in 2 or 3. All right, so it's 3-1 Panthers after 2. For those of you who came to the live stream and heard me talk about the dinner I was smelling, Karen comes down and serves me a huge bowl of ground beef and a homemade ginger sauce on top of a salad with cheese and a bunch of other stuff. I'm good to go, and now she's upstairs making a cake. So I must be doing something right. All right. Speaking of doing something right, I mean, Stu is called. If you came to the live stream, you'll see basically everything that's happened for the Panthers tonight. Stu called it in the live stream, and he's just texting me apoplectic. So it's 3-1. And we're just toying with Arizona. I'm glad, though, that Arizona had some shots on goal in that period, because I'm beginning to wonder what what was the NHL record for a goalie that won the game but had the lowest save percentage of a goalie that ever won a game? Because at one point there, Spencer Knight was on pace to have a 0 save percentage and win the game, giving up 1 goal. We look good, but look, Arizona's bad. Arizona's a bad team. They're really they're not. They are really bad. It's a shame. They're not playing. It's not like they're like a bad team that's trying to play good, and you can see that they got heart and grit and all of that. No, it's just they're bad. So, I said 6-2 before the start of the game. Sounds about right. Although I'd hate to see Spencer give up another one, but yeah, I'm feeling good about this. So let's go on to the rest of the game and wrap this sucker up. Alright, so we get the 2 points. Not going to be overly excited. It's Arizona, but I'll take 2. I'll take 2. Look, I just... when Arizona scored the 2 goals, my phone exploded into a fiery ball like I've never heard so many things in my life. We're 6 games into the season, guys, and the worst thing that's happened is we gave up 2 goals in 34 seconds in the third period of a game that we won 5-3. Okay? This is good. This is okay. They took their foot off the gas a little bit at 4-1. Come on. We all did. We all kind of said, all right, well, I think we got it. You saw Barkov skating circles with the puck, and then he ended up, that line didn't get back on the ice for a little while. And that's good. He was not messing around. I saw that. I don't know if anybody else noticed that. I noticed that the TV guys noticed they hadn't gone on for 4 shifts. The last shift they had the puck on the ice, Barkov took the puck all the way around the back and just kind of skated out with it like they were lollygagging around, and Q said, the hell with that, sit your ass down. So it's beautiful. I'm fine with the way this happened. This is good, because this was good for them to see, hey, look, you still have to play hard. It's still the NHL. All right? We're 6-0. I'm not going to complain about anything. Spencer Knight did not have the best night of his career, but he won. We'll take that. I mean, the 5-0 goal wasn't great. The first goal he gave up was an absolute snipe. The first goal in the third period was an absolute snipe. And then the second one, he got beat, but at the same time, the defense was playing Keystone Cops. We won the game. We won the game. His save percentage probably ain't going to look too good for this game, but we won. Frank Vetrano on our 4th line, which is not, that wasn't a 4th line tonight. You know what I mean? That's not a 4th line. Jumbo Joe actually played himself a really nice game tonight. I don't know if that was about him being excited to be back into the lineup or the Coyotes are really, really just that bad, but that entire 4th line played their ass off tonight. Vetrano finally gets his first goal, and everybody had like an almost goal. Everybody had chances. It was the Coyotes goalies did a good job to keep it at 5. The 2-on-0 that was Bennett to Huberdeau to Bennett to Huberdeau back and forth was started by a beautiful steal by Owen Tippett. I don't mind if I say that. And the truck just keeps on rolling. The truck just keeps on rolling. I know a lot of people thought this was a trap game. It was a trap, period. No doubt a trap, period. We got up 4-1, and we definitely, all right, we good? We done? Arizona, are you guys done? And then they weren't done. It was like, oh, come on, guys. Come on. Why do we got to still keep playing? What are we doing here, right? So we had to finish them off, and we did. So it works out. All right. I'm going to keep this one nice and short and tight because we got a lot of games and a lot of live streams, and I'm doing a review with Stu tomorrow, so there was not a whole lot to talk about with this game. It's good. We're 6-0. Move on. I don't want to make a big deal out of this one. Move on. We got 2 big games. We got 3 games coming up. The trap game is the Wings game. Even I'm trapped by the Wings game. I'm like, Boston. Yeah, the Wings, whatever. So that's the one. That's the one. If we're going to blow a game, I'm telling you, that's the one. All right. I will see you guys again tomorrow. I'm sure Stu and I are going to get together. Usually before noon the video is up. And we got a good team. We got a good team. We really, really do. Teams are really going to start gunning for us. Absolutely. And for everybody who's going to make a comment, yeah, Bobrovsky's playing better than Knight. It's not, it's, he just is. I could say, I kind of said it to Stu. I'm like, look, Knight's getting in once a week as a young kid, but, 2 of the goals he could have not, it wasn't his best game. It wasn't his best game. What are you going to do, right? Okay? If our goalie plays a bad game and gives up 3 goals, with this team, we're most nights still going to win that game. So, we're good. We're good. We're good. It's beautiful.